So, para sa'yo, recording.
Oh my God, tonight's the show. Sorry, maybe we can continue after kasi patawag lang ng emergency meeting.
Joy, do you know how long will this take? I really don't mean to nag ha, pero kasi I already have a scheduled meeting with USG na 8:30 and nasabi ko na yun sa'yo last week pa.
I really can't promise anything since we'll have to wait for everyone to come in before I can begin. Pero I'll make the announcement fast since we have so much scheduled today.
Ito naman, minsan lang maging maaga eh. Ninangarag ka ba ni Miss Joy kapag late ka ha?
Good morning. Thank you for coming in. We're just waiting for others so we can start na.
Hello guys, sorry. Meron ba sa inyong may extra na black blazer or slacks sa inyo? Wala pa kasi yung costume na mahanap. Kanina pa ako naghahanap. Sorry talaga. Ako magpapalala move or pa-deliver ganun.
I'll message Jojo from costume. Did I not ask you about this last time?
Wag na Joy, ako na lang. PM me your address na lang. And bakit ngayon ka lang nagsabi? Eh di ba TDR na? Mga 1 hour to siguro.
Magtatanong na rin ako, baka may mas malapit. Pero, Malate area ka, diba?
Oo. Sorry talaga. Hindi ko na naisip. Ang daming ginagawa dito eh.
Okay, if may concerns pa regarding sa PD, let me know para magawa na ng paraan. Okay, we're just waiting for Danilo. I PM'd him already, pero delivered lang.
Ayan, quit na daw siya. O solo ka na daw, Raf.
Guys, can't we just relay the message for him na lang? I really need to go soon eh.
Mayor Joy. May I ask how important the announcement is para magpa-Zoom meeting pa? Hindi mo pwede announce na sa group chat?
Baka magkapang-meeting si Joy ng ganito kaaga para magpa-flag ceremony. O, dali, handa, awit.
Had this been okay to leave as a GC announcement alone, then I would have. I'll just give Danilo another call.
Kuha lang ako ng tubig ha.
Can someone else try to call him? Nag-ring lang sa akin eh. Has anyone spoken with Danilo after our last group run?
Ikaw yung tumawag sa kanya, di ba? Hindi ba sumagot?
I was able to check up on him but nothing after. Rafael?
We haven't rehearsed in past 2 days.
And you care to only mention this now? Anyone? No one else bothered to?
Wait lang, try kong tawagan.
Is something wrong kay Danilo? What's going on?
Nobody has spoken to Danilo in days and he's not answering any messages, but he calls.
Baka nakatulog lang. Kayo naman.
But he's never late. To any show or any rehearsal for that matter.
The announcement is supposed to be about Derek attending your live TDR. This means we'll rehearse from OBB to the transition of your pair performances hanggang sa curtain afterwards critique. Pero dahil we'll have to start at 5 p.m. instead of 4 o'clock. Since ang running time nyo ay 30 minutes, dapat naka-full costume and makeup na kayo. Show will still be at 6 o'clock. And we might be missing one actor.
Tulog nga lang yun. Ano ba?
We have to assume so until magparamdam siya. Here's what we'll do. Lori, you're familiar with Ellen's other lines, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll inform Derek about the situation. Lori, as the other Ellen, will rehearse with Rafael. And then I'll contact Danilo. I'll coordinate with PD kung may prepare ka should you act in place of Danilo.
Totoo ba to?
Tay, obvious naman, di ba?
So paano naman yung part namin ni Lori? Magre-rehearse din kaya kami. Joy, wala na bang ibang option?
Eh di kung meron, baka yun yung in-announce niya, di ba?
Oh, enough na sa gatong.
I'm really sorry, Angelica. We'll prioritize this first since they haven't had any rehearsals together at all. Just as a backup. We'll make sure to run through your part pagkatapos nila.
No, it's fine. It's fine, Jel. We were able to rehearse naman kahapon.
That's just so unprofessional. And frankly, As PM, you're supposed to make sure that doesn't happen.
Frankly, speaking as an individual, what you did the other night is just as unprofessional. But as your PM, thanks for the concern. I will take note of that. Sophie, mag-8:30 na, you should go. I'll just message you about the updates.
Oh, okay. I'm really sorry.
What time will you both be available?
I'm free na before 12.
Yeah, same. Well,
That's settled. Have an early lunch. Since I have a class until 2, SM muna makakasama niyo later.
Oh, maybe we can have a group run? Before the TDR. When you're back, Joy, what do you guys think?
Sige, please. Cancel ko na lang yung live ko para makapag-rehearse din kami ni Soph before group run. Free na rin yun after 12 eh.
Okay, I'll inform your SM and have a link sent. Does anyone have other questions or concerns? Okay, Angelica, I'll get back to you regarding sa response ng costume team. And I'll end the meeting here so you can attend to your other activities. It's 8:33 now. You have a couple of hours left. Spend it wisely. For the meantime, I'll try reaching Danilo.
Thanks.
Bye.
Joy?
Yes, may question ka ba?
No, no, actually, I just wanted to say thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I just want to apologize then for snapping on Rafael and for putting this on you.
No, it's actually well deserved. And don't worry, he needed that. And, you know, it's no harm. I've done so much more for less worthy causes. And you're not as bad as you think. And maybe you have next time to be better. That is, if di ka mag-quit.
So please don't quit.
We appreciate your work.
Thanks, Laurie. And if it counts, you guys will be just great.
Joke lang yun. Si Danilo masyadong siniseryoso eh. Pero hindi ko alam kung saan mas nakakatakot eh. Dahil kulang na kami. O dahil manonood na si Direk. Patay, kabado 20 yun.
Wala pa akong costume, tapos hindi rin kami nakapag-rehearse. Nakaka-stress lalo kasi bigla ang announcement na dapat mas maaga lahat. Tapos, kaya naman daw namin gawa ng paraan. Pero yung mag-a-adjust kayo, tapos apektado kayong lahat. Siyempre, ayun, nakakainis lang.
For me, hindi ko siya ma-process kagad kasi ang dami ko ring iniisip and ang dami ko ring activities from ACADS to org to DP. And syempre, kami-kami lang din yung nagre-rehearse and nakikita niya lang kami through the videos and recordings Joy would send. Tapos, ito pa, may situation pa with Danilo which is very, very... I don't know what to say. Nakakaloka.
I've worked with Rafael countless of times already, and I understand as much as we want time to adjust to the scene, we don't exactly have time to ease into it. Because, as you know, everything happens today.
iba yung choices of characters nila ni Lori kaya meron at merong adjustments na gagawin while rehearsing. Also, there's this pressure to find our sync and admittedly, wala na kaming oras para dun.
You keep on missing that same beat kanina eh.
I couldn't focus, okay? But I'll go over it again.
Wait, if you're going to apologize, don't send it my way. Kasi in the first place, I'm not the one you should be apologizing to. And I'm sorry. It really, really wasn't even the right time and place. And I know that you understand that now. But if you're so bothered by it, now's the perfect time to do something about it. And you can just stop acting like a petulant sad boy.
Good afternoon. So, no reply from Direct, so I guess we'll just see later. Yung costume mo, Angelica, on the way na, diba? And I heard from Ali your rehearsals went okay naman.
Yup, nagsana ng updates yung nagpahiram from costume.
Validate mo rin kami, Miss Joy. Very good kaya kami ni Sophie.
May balita na ba kay Danilo? Kasi I tried calling him after ng meeting ko rin kanina, pero no one is answering eh.
Nag-message na ako sa kapatid niya pero wala pa eh. So, let's just make this work.
Time check, 2:07.
Okay, so...
Sa totoo lang po, after nung last rehearsal run, sobra po ako na down. Kasi, ang laki kong parte ng buhay ko yung pag-aarte, yung pag-perform, yung teatro. Tapos, most of my college life, ginugol ko po dito dahil nga gusto ko yung ginagawa ko. Ito yung passion ko. Saka isa pa yung idea na ang tagal kong hinintay yung moment na to, yung maging lead sa isang production. Parang ngayon, natatakot ako, nag-doubt na ako. Parang wala nang sense, wala nang excitement, parang wala nang kwenta. To the point na parang gusto ko na mag-quit. Ay, hirap. Hindi ko in-expect na mararamdaman ko yung ganito. Na, noong una na-excite ako, bakit ko nararamdaman to ngayon? Sinabi ko naman na lalaban ako. Pero bakit ganito? Tapos, ginising ako ng kapatid ko. Tinanong niya kung anong oras yung show. Kasi nga daw may nag-chat sa kanya. Tapos, naalala ko at na-realize ko na hindi lang pala sa akin umiikot yung show. Hindi lang pala ako yung parte nito. May mga taong nag-exert din ng effort dito. May mga taong umaasa din dito. At may mga taong ginagawa din yung best nila para dito.
Ooh! Sporting a silver hair, ha?
Kamusta tayo dyan, Dan?
Good afternoon. Sorry di ko sinasadya. Joy, sorry din ah.
Laurie was supposed to play your part and rehearsed with Rafael. I suggest mag-usap muna kayo.
No! No, I'm just his understudy. The part has always been his.
I'll put you in breakout rooms again. Rehearse for 30. Sounds good?
Time check, 2:15 p.m.
Danilo.
Rafael, kung pwede, focus na tayo dito kasi baka last show ko na to.
Do you mean last show?
Paano ba? Kasi parang gusto ko magkaroon muna ng break after nito. Na gusto ko na magpahinga or mag-focus muna sa ACADS. Uy, pero kung inisip mo na kasalanan mo kung bakit, hindi. Hindi na naman yun. Pero, aminin ko, nasaktan ako.
You know, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean it that way, but that doesn't excuse how insensitive and called for it has been. I'm really sorry, Danilo.
Wait! Hindi! Ano ba to? Paano ba? Okay lang! Talagang plano ko rin naman kasi yun. Pero, thank you. Sige. Na-appreciate ko yun. Tara!
Sure.
Nakakalungkot kasi alam mo yun, walang time para ma-digest ko anong tunay na nangyayari. Pero wala eh. Kailangan go pa rin, kahit pa rin, ganun.
Hours before the prod and parang napalitan ng excitement and tuwa itong stress and pagod ko dati. And after all the things that I've been juggling with, I can say na it really is worth it.
Sa totoo lang, nakaka-stress syempre kasi nawala siya tapos biglang bumalik. Pero syempre mas matimbang yung kumpleto kami.
There's a lot to be sorry about, but it wouldn't matter if we can carry on with the show.
It's just nice to have them to do this with.
Sabi ko nga, hindi na naman ako yung parte ng show na to. utang na loob ko to sa mga taong nakasama ko, sa mga taong nagbigay sa akin ng opportunity na to. Kaya dapat nagbigay ako ng magandang performance.
The show goes on. It's currently 4:50, so move na tayo to the TDR meeting. Okay, good afternoon, guys. We'll just wait for Derek. Derek will be here in... Oh, wait.
Good afternoon po, Direk.
Hello po.
Hello po.
Are we ready? Danilo?
Ay, opo, direct. Ready na po.
I'm Maria Ana Purificacion, ang current director ng Collegiate Theater Org na Dulaang Pinoy. Member din ako na Dulaang Pinoy batch 1993. Bumalik ako to pay it forward what I have learned working in the industry for so many years. It's difficult to produce a show at this time. But we wanted a creative outlet para sa mga bata. That's why we gave them the challenge of doing scenes in pair. It's extra difficult, honestly. I've seen the rehearsal recordings. And the barrier of not being able to be there with your scene partner proves difficult eh. But we wanted to breathe a new life. To both their space and to the act itself.
We'll start with the OBB, and then the pair goes as Sophie, JB, Angelica, Lori, and Danilo, Rafael. Curtain, then credits.
Anytime you're ready. Of course, we can't deny how troublesome to perform at a time like this. But they've managed. And wonderfully so, ha? And that's enough for me to know that through all the trainings, past na shows, they have gained the capacity to manage themselves and continue honing their craft. You have a show. Break a leg.
What's next for you?
Siyempre, ultimate goal na makapag-perform sa isang musical. Pero ngayon, matuto muna ng matuto sa proseso. Kasi ayun yung pinaka na-realize ko na hindi lang basta-bastang umaarte. Kailangan kasama yung pagrespeto dun sa art form. Ayun yung pinaka gusto kong ma-earn.
Nung una talaga, pagsikat yung priority ko. Oo na, sige na, judge mo na ako, kilala kita. Pero alam mo yun, nagkakaroon ako ng deeper connection sa craft na ginagawa ko habang tumatagal. Para sa akin kasi naniniwala ako na hindi ka magtatagal sa isang bagay, lalo na kung mababa lang ang TF. Wow! Hindi alam mo yung kahit gaano kalaki ang TF kung hindi fulfilling yung ginagawa mo. Ako maswerte ako kasi yung passion ko at yung trabaho na ginagawa ko ay isang bagay lang. Kaya naman, road to hashtag part-time actor at full-time artist na ako. Ako po si @JB Maharaig Official. Hashtag JB. Let's do that. Hashtag.
For me, it's always been so simple. Or, so I thought. Noon na kasi para ko lang siyang playground. Just for fun. But then, the more that I do it, the more na gusto ko siyang matutunan. What's next for me? What's next for me? I think what's next for me is finding the balance between the two. Kahit gaano kahirap man yun. Kasi all this time, all that I've been doing was habol ako ng habol sa kung ano yung pwede. Explore dito, explore doon, with no direction in sight. Kumbaga, jack of all trades. And to be honest, minsan nakakapagod rin yun na. So, maybe this time, plant my feet on the ground, commit to it, and see what happens next.
I guess in hindsight, I am slowly taught to let go. I'm definitely not the easiest person, so to speak. pero I'm constantly surrounded with people who keep me on my toes. Walang sure na outcome, but look, here they are. Para sa pangarap, or maybe for passion too. I still believe you don't do it recklessly, of course, pero they remind me to take it slow sometimes. And you know, enjoy it for what it is.
Ano nga ba? Maybe it's conditioning, or maybe it's a validation for my namesake. I don't know, just kidding. Given naman na I love what I do, and it's hard for me to think na I would stay on this arduous path if I didn't. But for so long, I've seen myself at the center of it all. And I don't know, it's nice to just realize that I have people who are surrounding me, and it's nice to share the center stage with people who understands you and supports you and shares your ideals and maybe even more.
Ako po siguro, sa buong experience ko sa pag-arte ngayong college, isa sa pinaka natutunan ko ay yung idea ng right timing. Kasi, para sa akin po, wala naman po talagang perfect timing. Kahit bad timing, talagang naniniwala po ako na may mas magandang timing lang talaga sa bawat bagay na nararanasan natin. Kahit po sa bawat desisyon na pinipili natin, na naniniwala po ako na kahit anong hard work natin, kung ayaw naman ng universe, wala po talaga tayong magagawa, wala talaga tayong laban. Tapos, hindi naman po ibig sabihin nun na tumunga nga tayo, wala tayong gawin. Kasi sabi nga nila, luck favors the prepared. So, ano ibig sabihin nun? Ano gagawin mo kapag ganon? So, kailangan mo maging handa. Kailangan mo maging prepared. So, kailangan mo magdaan yung proseso, yung hirap, or yung mga kailangan mong gawin para maging handa sa kung ano mo talaga yung plano mo sa buhay. Tapos, para sa akin, siguro, ang kailangan ko pong gawin ngayon is hanapin talaga kung ano talaga yung para sa akin. At alamin kung ano yung susunod na chapter sa buhay ko after experiencing the beauty of theater, after experiencing stage, pagkatapos ko umarte. Kasi, in the future po, malay natin, di ba?
Even way back, I had always been okay with the beginner's mindset. Pero iba rin talaga pagdating sa college eh. The people I had worked with in high school, I had known them for years, and now you meet people with different wants and passions and motivations, and with the work I want to do, I have to be able to manage that. A lot of times nakakatakot, but I'm willing to do what it takes and do it well.
A Visit to a Small Planet, Act 2, Scene 3. Music ready?
Ready?
OBB ready?
Ready po.
Actors ready?
Ready!
Ready?
Ready!
Ready.
Ready.
Ready!